Lesson 3 of Chapter 5 focuses on triangles. First, we'll find angles in acute, right, and obtuse triangles. Then we'll find angles in equilateral, isosceles, or scalene triangles. Then we'll find angles in a triangle that meets given conditions. A couple things that we need to know before we move on. All triangles' interior angles equal 180 degrees. They will always add up to 180 degrees if it is a triangle. So therefore, if I have this triangle here, it has a 90 degree, a 45 degree, and a 45 degree, which means that this is an isosceles right triangle. I could add 90 plus 45, and sure enough, that will equal 180 degrees. I also could simplify this here, since I'm adding 45 twice. I could do 90 degrees plus 2 times 45, which is 90, and that'll equal 182. Which means I can also find unknown measures because of this rule that they always equal 180 degrees. I could ask myself what 70 plus 40 plus what would equal 180 degrees. So I could do 110 because that's 70 plus 40 plus x degrees equals 180. And then I could subtract 110 from both sides. So 180 minus 110 would be 70. So I could solve for this angle by using that same method. First, let's see if we can find this unknown measure in the acute triangle. So it gives us 63 degrees, 42 degrees, and then an unknown angle measure. So we could say 63 plus 42 plus x, we could say, equals 180 degrees. 63 plus 42 is 105. So 105 plus x equals 180. So we can subtract 105 from both sides. That'd be 75. So x equals 75 degrees. Now we can find y degree in the right triangle here. And remember from last time, this box means that it's a right angle, which we can insert a 90 here just for numbers' sake. So we would say 90 plus 37 plus y equals 180 degrees. 90 plus 37 is 127 plus y equals 180. Subtract 127 from both sides, and that would give me 53 degrees. So y equals 53 degrees. So we could put the 53 here, and we could put the 75 here. Now we can do this equilateral triangle. And it didn't even give us any numbers. But I do know one number, right? All triangles equal 180 degrees. So I can work off of that. Well, I know that we could do m plus m plus m, so let's actually write that out, equals 180 degrees. So what plus itself 3 times would give you 180? Or if we would simplify this, 1m plus 1m is 2m, plus 1m is 3m. We could say 3 times m equals 180 degrees. Now here's this equation that we're familiar with. We could divide both sides by 3. So m would equal 180 divided by 3, which is 60. And sure enough, 60 plus 60 plus 60 equals 180. So all the angle measures in this triangle, since it's equilateral, meaning all the same, are 60. Now it says find the angle measures in the scalene triangle. It gives us 3p degrees, 4p degrees, and 2p degrees for our angle. It doesn't give us any numbers really besides the coefficients, but we do know it equals 180 degrees. So let's find out what that could be. It would be 2p plus 3p plus 4p equals 180 degrees. I know 2 plus 3 is 5, so 5p plus 4p is 9p equals 180. So I can solve for p. I can do 9 divided by 9 here. So p equals 20. But I haven't found these angle measures yet. Remember, this is 2 times p, this is 3 times p, and 4 times p. So 2 times p is 40. 3 times 20 is 60, and then 4 times 20 is 80. So now I have found all these angle measures. Let's create something similar here. We actually have to figure out from the given conditions. So it says the second angle in a triangle is 6 times as large as the first. The third angle is half as large as the second. So if I'm going to draw out the triangle, it probably won't be correct at all as far as the angles go here, but when I solve it, I will have correct numbers. So I'm just going to make the first angle here, the first angle, just A. So here's A, all by itself, 1A. The second angle is 6 times as large as that. So 6 times A would be 6A. So we'll make this 6A since it looks the biggest. And this is the third angle is half as large as the second. So the second angle was 6A. Half of 6A would be 3A. So that would be my measurements here. And it's kind of like the one we just did here with the P's. We could do that with the A's now. I know that the measure equals 180 degrees. Then I know that 6A plus 3A plus A equals 180 degrees. 6 plus 3 is 9, plus 1 is 10. So 10A equals 180. Solve for A. So A equals 18. And then I could say this would be 18 degrees, as that's just 1A. 6 times 18 down here, that'd be 108. So this is now 108 degrees. And then 3 times A here. So 18 times 3, this would be 54 degrees. Then I have solved this angle. If you want to check your work, you could see if this is 6 times as big as that, which it is, and you can see if this is half as big as that, which it is. So it follows all the directions of our word problem here.